LABI, or LABI as it is known, has mushroomed into one of the biggest and well-funded lobbying organizations in the state. LABI, with the help of Governor Romer, successfully pushed through a number of major business-related issues this past session. Now it is time for a changing of the guard. President Ed Steimel has headed LABI since it was conceived 12 years ago. Steimel is retiring at the end of this year. He'll be succeeded by Chief Lobbyist Dan Juneau.
Dan Juneau was the right person at the right moment, much like Ed Steimel was. Dan was a master strategist legislatively. He understood a lot of times where the leadership in the legislature was going before they even knew.
We would prefer to go work on other things in this state. We would prefer to work on a more equitable tax system. We would prefer to work on a better education system for the next 4 years. But we're not going to obviously have the opportunity for a little while to be able to do that.
With the passage of the Right to Work law, it created an opportunity for this organization to begin to build on that, knowing that there was going to be less influence down the road. It was going to take time. It was going to be an evolution. But at some point, there was going to be less impact had by the unions, and that needed to be exploited in one fashion or another. And that was the thing that I think really, really impressed people, was the fact that Juneau had an ability to anticipate, to situate, and to essentially defeat the efforts that were coming at us.
Back in the early 80s, as a very, very young lawyer, I was representing Kaiser Aluminum. They were real interested in reforming the Workers' Compensation Act. We were way behind the other states. I got involved in doing that, helping write the legislation, and in doing that, they got me involved in LABI. LABI was involved in all of the major litigation, tax, education reforms that the state has seen over the last several decades. One of the big focuses was the unbalanced legal system that we had and that we still have in our state. Perhaps the thing that distinguishes LABI from every other business organization in the state is that it does have this big net approach, and it does have this focus on a variety of different issues.
But we believe the best way to tell our story is not to look at Louisiana as it is now, but to look at Louisiana the way it might have been. We think you'll see why Louisiana needs LABI and why LABI needs you.
LABI probably has taken on every part of the equation that affects business, when you look at every different aspect that they're involved in. So that's what separates, I believe, LABI from just about everyone else. And then its victories have been in so many different areas that, again, probably demonstrates its strength and its versatility.
Now, has it been perfect, all along the way? Absolutely not. Nothing is. But it's always been built upon that energy, that aggression, that ideal that we can do it. We can overcome if we join together, if we truly believe it, and if we're on the side of right. We can accomplish and we can overcome despite the naysayers.
We've morphed into what we are now. We didn't stay a one-trick pony, being right to work or something like that. We've morphed into issues that are important to business to continue to locate here and to develop here and to grow here. And we've done that. We're not going to get everything right away. There's still those that are entrenched that don't want these things to happen, but we will get there eventually because we're supported by the bulk of the population, I believe. They know that what we're pushing, what we're encouraging is important to the state and to their viability as citizens and as people who can make a living here and support their families.
We've still got that same mindset. We get the right coalition together. We've got, the right staff, the right strategic plan. Our members are as passionate as ever. I know that the future's bright.